Connection. My name is Damien. I'm going to be showing you our featured boat today. It is a brand new Stingray 250 CS. It would be the flagship of the Stingray brand. Okay. This boat is pretty well equipped. We're going to go over all the equipment on it as we walk through the boat. Just want to give you an outside look to show you the nice lines that the Stingray 250 has on it. Notice that this particular model, we did get the camper enclosure and with the twin bimini tops up there. So Stingray does a great job with their boats. You'll see that throughout the video. All the equipment on there, the hardware, stainless steel, etc. You'll see that it's a very well built boat, good quality boat, and well, once you run through it, you should be able to see that on the video. But anyway, for those of you who are interested in a Stingray boat, we're doing this video just to give you a better idea of the Stingray brand. So take a quick look at the outside here, and then we'll jump topside and give you some more info on the 250. You can see I'm now up on the transom on the back part of the boat, and the 250 is equipped with a nice swim platform. Plenty of room if you're getting on and off the boat, whether it's from the water or at a dock. You have easy access onto the boat and then around and into the cockpit. We also have this walk-through transom door. Okay? Back here, not only do we have the swim platform, you do have a couple of cup holders and actual grab handle, okay? One down below and one up top behind the backrest for the rear bench seat. And if I open up this compartment, okay, this does give us access to the 30 amp breaker on the boat plus the shore power hookup. The shore power cord is included in the purchase of the boat. That's down below right now, stored away. Okay, they do have a nice little cutout here so the doors can be closed when you have the boat hooked up to shore power. The shore power would be for 110 volts. That would run the battery charger, air conditioner, hot water, etc. We also have a ski hook on the 250. Remote for the stereo is at the transom, so if you're at the sandbar and whatnot or anchored up anywhere and just chilling in the water and you want to raise the tunes or change the station, whatever you want to do, you can. You have your remote at the back of the boat. Off to the port side, we have the trim and tilt switch at the back. Okay, so if you're putting the boat in the water or you need to raise or lower the drive unit, you can. Notice that down below there are the two trim tabs. Boat is equipped with trim tabs. Starboard side, recess boarding ladder, 3-step ladder, easy access once again on and off the boat. We have a handle off to the right hand side. And then also at the transom, we do have a freshwater hot and cold transom shower. One thing I did forget over on the starboard side is we have the Dockside water hookup. Okay, so if you're staying at a marina for a couple of days and whatnot, you can hook up your Dockside water source, so you don't have to be filling up the tank every day or anything like that. So. Once inside the cockpit, 250 is laid out with plenty of seating. Off to the left-hand side, port side of the boat, we have a 2-person bench seat, one other seat over just directly behind that, and little storage compartment, cup holder, nice little entertainment center as far as for refreshments and whatnot. We do have storage down below with the trash bin. Okay, you can put a fire extinguisher, mount a fire extinguisher right here, which is going to be conveniently located. And then we do have a freshwater sink, more cup holders, courtesy lights throughout. You can see that they're all lit up right now. And then we also have a rear bench seat on the 250 CS. You'll probably get a better idea of that with some pictures and whatnot. And that rear bench seat, underneath it, there's storage. So a lot of these cruises, what you'll find is that they'll have a drop down or a pull out rear bench seat. What they did on the 250 was that they molded the rear bench seat in, but they utilized it for additional storage. So if I pop the seat off, now we have our full camper enclosure, which was up at the beginning of the video, is all stored down there. We also have the pedestal for both tables, both outside and down below. Okay. Once again, I mentioned the entertainment center. Notice the bimini top. It does have one large bimini, okay, and then we have the extension for the full camper enclosure. If you wanted to, this can be removed. But right now, pretty much the extension runs from just in front of the windshield all the way back to the back of the rear bin seat, okay. I've mentioned this before about Stingray as far as in other videos and whatnot, but the upholstery is just top quality, okay, between the stitching, the material that they use, the foam that they use, just top quality upholstery, very comfortable, okay, and it's going to be it's going to hold up very well against the elements. Obviously, boats are exposed to a lot of sunlight and whatnot, so it's good to have some good material on here that has UV inhibitors and whatnot. As far as coming up towards the bow, I do have this walk-through windshield, okay. And then the cabin door does have some steps that are integrated into the mold of the door, and you do have some non-skid. This allows you up onto the top of the cabin, and which would be the bow of the boat. If you needed to deploy your anchor, you could, and you have a couple grab handles up there and whatnot. Okay, off to the right-hand side, coming up forward, we're at the captain's chair here in the helm station. Okay. They have a nice Ritchie compass mounted at the center of your helm. Okay, nice tilt wheel. Display of gauges. Okay, boat is equipped with a digital depth sounder. We do have the hour meter on the RPM gauge. Another remote control for your stereo, so you could operate it from the captain's station here. And then right next to the ignition, we have our blower, which is conveniently located. Off to the right-hand side and below, we have our trim tab switches with our indicator lights. I'll tell you the position of the trim tabs. Not only that, but when you do come back to the dock or wherever, if you're going to put the boat on a trailer, if you shut off, or in a marina, more importantly, where they forklift the boats out, if you shut off the motor, both trim tabs will retract automatically. As far as our rocker switches goes, we have them all lit up right now, but the ergonomics, once again, Stingray has done a great job. Everything is accessible to the person who is driving the boat. Okay, this particular unit is powered by a VOLVO 5.0 GXI motor. That is a fuel-injected motor, 270 horsepower, if I'm not mistaken. Very fuel efficient, very reliable engine. Okay, let's take you down to the cabin, show you down below. And we'll take it from there. Once down in the cabin, notice that I have plenty of room down here. They've done a great job with a 25-foot boat as far as the cabin space goes. Just to give you an idea, if I stand up, you do have about a 6-foot clearance, okay, stand-up headroom in the 250 CS. Nice galley out to the left as you come down the steps. We have the microwave, and then we do have some storage compartments on either side, okay, stove, freshwater sink, okay, refrigerator, and additional cabinet space down below. Okay, porthole windows, we have 2 off to the port side, 1 off to the starboard side, and 1 inside the enclosed head, which I'll show you in a second. We also have your forward hatch that you can open up for additional ventilation. This 250 in particular is equipped with an AC, okay, that does run off the short power cord, 110 volt. The refrigerator is a 12 volt, and the microwave does have to be run off 110. Okay. Right now I don't have the pedestal or the table in, but as you can see, I do have the table, or the 250 does have the table. So if you want to do some picnicking and whatnot, you can. Okay. And then, but this also drops down. The reason I have it off right now is that this serves as your filler or insert, okay, which converts this into a forward berth. Okay, now as far as the 250 goes, we also have the Aft Cabin Sleeper, which I'm going to show you here momentarily. Okay, and you have plenty of room down below. Now that's large for a 250, a 25-foot boat, a lot larger than a lot of the 25-footers where they have. Most of the 25-foot boats that have an aft cabin sleeper, first of all, they're narrow. It's hard to sleep two adults comfortably there. Second of all, they don't have a lot of headroom when you first come in. So this gives you easy access in there. There is a privacy curtain, okay, getting back in there. Real quick, the shore power cord was also down there, okay. But you definitely have a lot of room in the aft cabin, so two adults could sleep there comfortably. If you're a family and whatnot, two adults could sleep on a forward berth, also a couple children, etc. So you can do a family outing with everybody on board. Once again, off to the left hand side as you come down the steps, we have our control panel, okay, for our 110 volt and 12 volt systems, okay. The stereo, the lights and whatnot do have their own switches, and then we have our breaker switches over here for our 110. Coming up to the top, we have our actual stereo system, and the AC control, which right now is not powered up. Notice that the lighting down in the cabin, plenty of lights, plenty of headlights all the way, or lights up on the headliner of the boat all the way around. We have a couple forward lights, and you also have a couple stereo speakers all the way forward. You can't see it in the video. I have a little more closet space if you want to hang some clothes on hangers. You can. You do have some closet space here. Couple lights. I'm turning it on and off, so plenty of lighting once again. Snapping carpet. Very unique to the Stingray 250. They thought this out. Most manufacturers will put a carpet that is fixed inside a cabin cruise. What happens is boats are exposed to humidity, okay? And a lot of times what happens is that you start getting that smell down below. By having the snapping carpet and just a fiberglass finish liner, it's easy to wipe down, easy to eliminate those odors should they develop over a period of years and whatnot. Okay, so that's one thing to definitely think about. Plus, you could remove the carpet if you wanted to and start getting dirty. You can remove it instead of having to have equipment up here to clean the carpet out and whatever. You could actually just take the carpet out and have it cleaned elsewhere. Okay, when you come down the steps, I'll show you the enclosed head, but as you can see, we do have a full marine head. Let me see if I can get a line down for you, but we do have the full marine head, one porthole window, okay. And there's the bowl itself. We have a sink, and this is a shower as well, okay, pops out. And we do have some storage space underneath the sink, along with also a mirror off to the left as you come in. Now this does, the floor does drain. It is plumbed, so you can take a shower in here, no problem. As far as the head system goes on this particular boat, okay, the marine head, as far as the marine head goes, you do have a holding tank, and the boat is also equipped, first off, with a pump out. You do have access to a pump out station. If you have access to one, you can pump it out. On this one in particular, we also installed the overboard discharge. There is a key down below right next to the battery switch. The boat is equipped with dual batteries, by the way. On your panel down below in the engine compartment, which I'm going to show you right now, there is a key, okay, to turn on that macerator. So you can't do it by accident. You have to physically go down there and turn that key in order for that macerator to discharge whatever contents you have in your holding tank. So let me show you the engine compartment now that we're done with the cabin. And as you can see, you have easy access to the engine compartment. Okay, 2 gas shocks makes it nice and easy to lift up the engine compartment. And once down here, right next to the battery switch, we do have our lights. So as you see, it illuminates the whole engine compartment. The cockpit table and pedestal pole is located down below, okay, and stored down there. So you can see we have our dual batteries. Off to the left, we have our holding tank, okay, and then off to the right-hand side, we do have our hot water heater, okay. 5.0 Volvo GXI, very reliable motor, brand new, obviously. And then notice that the hatch is nice and finished. We do have our sound proof guard here, okay, or insulation, okay. But like I said, with both gas shocks, it makes it very easy to open and close the engine compartment. You actually do have a lot of room down there. Battery switch is located right here to your left, so it's not hard to get to. You also have your reset switches for the for your circuit breakers, and notice that key there, that's what I was talking about before. That key would actually be used to turn on the macerator in order to dispose of the contents inside the holding tank. So that pretty much does it for the 250 Stingray CS. Okay, once again, it's the construction on the boat is just that they're unbelievably well built. They perform great as well. Okay, as far as the cockpit goes, we do have a snapping carpet here. I forgot to mention that before, but you could also have that removed. Notice nice spacious layout. Before you didn't get a good shot of the transom bench seat. Okay, but very nice layout. You could comfortably sit. I'd say that's 7 adults. You know, if you're going out day boating, it's a 25-foot cruiser. That's hard to do on a lot of the cruisers. You're limited to your space on how many people could actually have some nice seating. So Stingray has done a phenomenal job with the layout of their boat. And well, if you have any questions, my name is Damien. I'm here in West Palm Beach, Florida. We are South Florida's largest Stingray dealer, and I'll be happy to answer any questions you might have on the 250. Call me or write me an email. And well, from West Palm Beach, Marine Connection, and myself, God bless and have a wonderful day.